This is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Gets the first and still running. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
That's an important first down on that running play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And the Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Stays on his feet. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
We got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Haynes. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Michigan, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Chance to get free. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. There we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. It's a keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route or the field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Keeper for the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, escapes the tackle.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Bennett. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Makes it look easy. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Decides to keep it here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, leading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And he keeps it going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
You get to the National Championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The sure hands. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Makes the touchdown field. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down now, sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the National Championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down to keep working clock.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if you do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An important 3rd down and goal now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Morgan. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble now. Enough for the 1st, but still going. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 20, Michigan 3.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the fourth quarter of this championship game. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the National Championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. Third down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a first and goal.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he'll just get rid of it. Incompletion makes it second down. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now in the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us he prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Crumstreet and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.